Welcome to Holland, Amsterdam. We are in Amsterdam, Holland. Going to explore, hopefully for the whole day. Of course, we have here in the family. Ay, hindi na.
Ganyan tulpen, ganyan tulip. Tulip. Tulpen. Tigang-gagang. Perak banan.
350 each. Pero ano, fridge magnet.
Get one for decoration. Na, panay amoy cheese na. Pili yan ng mga cheese. Oh, these are cheese.
Balat, Gabi. Balat ng cow. Meron kaya nakatira dito?
A few moments later.
Thank you so much. Uy. Sige lang, sakay lang kayo.
Capital city of the Netherlands. What better way to experience this compact and very international city than from the unique perspective of its waterways? There certainly are a lot of them. This city has over 100 kilometers of canal. Amsterdam is known for being friendly, open. As everyone, including the royal family, lights candles and sings in unison.
In winter, the Amsterdam Light Festival sets the canals and streets aglow with spectacular light sculptures.
And then, when spring arrives, the city breaks out into
Authentically Amsterdam. Pay a visit to the Jordaan, a lively and well-known neighborhood not far from here, just west of the Prinsengracht. In the early 17th century, this neighborhood sprang up outside the city walls to house the growing population of poor laborers and immigrants who served the city's wealthy residents. If so much as a single ray of sunshine is out, expect to see locals dragging their chairs out onto the street to soak it up.
Ganda. Very nice. Ito yung hinahanap ko eh. Butit sumakay tayo dito. Ito yung street na famous. The strip. Yung strip ng kanal. Ano mang movie yun ka? Mission Impossible ba?
You see a different kind of building, and that's a hofje. And a hofje normally is owned by the church or affiliated with the church, built around a courtyard, and it's there to house old ladies who have no other means of keeping themselves up.
Houses were filled with dry goods and other supplies. But today, the most likely thing you'll find inside is people.
Oh, there are warehouses.
After industries moved out of this area, the warehouses sat vacant until squatters discovered the empty buildings in the 1960s.
Oh, yes.
Here on your left you see a number of those warehouses.
Ah.
They're all 6 meters wide, because that's the law in Amsterdam, that's how big a lot along the canal is. And they can be up to 30 meters deep, so they're really very big buildings. What they all have in common is they all have a hoisting beam. If you look at the top, in that triangular top, you see a beam sticking out, and that's used to hoist the goods up to the higher floors. We still use them, and also normal houses have them in Amsterdam, and that's because the houses in Amsterdam have narrow and steep staircases, and it's difficult when you're moving a house to bring the sofa up to the third floor. So you organize a block and a tackle and a rope, and then you can hoist your sofa to the third floor.
That brought her story, her private thoughts, and the hardships she faced to the world. In this way, she's become a symbol of the Holocaust. In her diary, she mentions the tolling of the bell of the Westerkerk, or Western Church.
The church was built in the 17th century and is the largest Protestant church of the Netherlands. Hendrik de Keyser, the city's the Emperor Maximilian I of Austria, to the city for its coat of arms.
One last thing about the Westerkerk. This was where the famous artist Rembrandt was buried, in an unmarked grave. It was the cow, and sometimes the goat or hare, whose skins were tanned, and these were used to make shoes, saddles, and many other items. Today, you get to experience something very different. The streets are now lined with cute little shops and fancy restaurants, and the air is fresh and appealing.
To make them appear bigger than they were.
Rooms were richly decorated with painted wallpaper, oil paintings, fine sculptures, and exotics such as Turkish rugs and Persian silks. In the second half of the 17th century, Parisian furniture, Louis XVI style, was very much in vogue.
As a gentleman, you might join your host in a deep-colored smoking room. A lady, your hostess would receive you in a light blue salon or tea room. Here, you'd sip imported tea from China while looking out over a beautifully manicured garden. No one ever sat in the gardens. It improved their fashionable white skin. Musical concerts and grand parties were common, and each house had many rooms dedicated to entertainment.
Right, see individual houses, but behind that facade, they're not individual houses anymore. If you look here on your right, it's nowadays one big hotel, the Waldorf Astoria Hotel. So yes, you really have to pay something to get to sleep there.
Of the canals, wondering who put them there and what they're for.
Lipat kung gusto mo.